15th-ranked team in the land, the Wisconsin Badgers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. And the Badgers will kick it away to start us off. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So USC's offense will go to work first. And it was a collection of highlight reel plays time after time last week. He'd love to do that again, David.
Oh, there's no doubt. He showed you he's capable. He showed you the big play ability, and he can make those big plays for this offense. And I think the offense is going to continue to look for him. Like, he is that guy outside that they can trust. Interesting to see, Jesse, the wrinkles off of the way they used him, and if he's going to continue to be the focal point of this offense.
I think he should continue to be the focal point, but I do think they have to move him around. You got to show some different looks, some different formations, get him in motion, stack releases, find him some access, because there's no doubt this guy can run routes, he can catch the football, and he's dangerous after he has the football. So let's see some added wrinkles in what this offense and how they take the next step based on what he did last time.
Rides the back and leaves it on the option. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
It's a really good sign if you're on offense here. You're putting it on your offensive line on 3rd down. Critical down and distance, opening drive of the game. Let those guys fire off, get a hat on a hat. You can run the ball, pick up the first. You're around midfield. And all things looking pretty good here early for this offense.
All right, guys, let's think big picture USC. They've done a really good job in high school recruiting just last week, a commitment from a big-time 4-star defensive back. David, what does a commitment like that do for the program?
I mean, it's so exciting. Like, once you start creating momentum in recruiting, it's really fun to watch it. And getting a guy like that in the back end, in the secondary, that's so important to your defense, man, does it get you excited. And other guys now say, hey, I might want to go play with that cat.
So the big gain, all for naught, brought back due to the laundry on the field, and they'll try it again. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Rush is on him. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive.
There's an example of what happens when a quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, he wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
Pulls it in. It's Lane. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. The Trojans will send out the punt unit. Promising start to that drive, sort of fizzled out, and they'll have to punt it away. And he is knocked down immediately after the catch. That punt coverage team had its hair on fire. So Wisconsin's offense will have its first possession of the game. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell.
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
And you had all day to stew on it, get excited, and dream about getting sacks, and it took no longer than the first play to get to the quarterback, get him on the ground. This defense has been doing it all year long.
That's caught. It's Barry Johnson. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. The Badgers come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Oh, the sweet June gets him free. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. And the Badgers getting set on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He's got him in the flat. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to throw, it's O'Neal. Got it in the middle, it's Brooks. Guys, let's Let's step back here and think big picture Wisconsin. Not sure if you guys saw this, but they had a big-time four-star running back give a verbal commitment last week. What's his transition going to be like, David?
First of all, everybody saw it. It's all over social media, right? The excitement of landing a guy of that caliber. And just, I mean, that creates excitement in the whole recruiting class in this next cycle.
And they decide to trot out the kicker. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. He'll bring it out. It's Jordan. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. The short hands. It's Lane. Oh, he's got some space. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll try the run. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. And the Trojans with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Still looking, on the move. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's Mayama. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions. From go to 1 to 2.
Looking to take a shot. Hits him inside the 20, still going.
I love when you back the defense off of you. If you want to get aggressive, I'll take shots down the field, make the defense play more conservative, and now what? Now you're in the red zone with a chance to get some points.
Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8.
On defense, when they line up with numbers, and they line up on your side, you're like, you're ready, it's coming right here, and then all of a sudden they mix in counters and they pull 1 or 2 guys and go back the other direction. That's a really good job by the offense keeping the defense on their heels.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know.
Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up in the touchdown.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll run it from the gun. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
To the air on 2nd down. Got it in the middle. It's Booker. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. We're through 1 period, and these receivers are showing out big time. Take a look at the stats. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. Here on 3rd down for this offense. Back to throw. It's O'Neal. He's going to run it. Still on his feet at the 35. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. The Badgers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Griffin. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. And the Badgers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Booker. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. The Badgers are moving quickly down the field. Out of the gun, the running back has it.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, try to convert through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. And the Badgers will line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. The give to the back. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Looking for space. It's Hansen. There he goes. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. First down, 10 yards to go. Out of the gun, the give to the back. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to pass. It's Mayaba. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. Listen to this place. Oh, man, they love their Badgers. Third down coming. He's taking the shot. Hits him in stride at the 10. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a first and goal from the 10. The Trojans started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, USC.
And the passing game paying dividends right now for this offense. They just had a big play through the air to get him down in the situation. So let the quarterback deal. Great job reading coverage. He found his open target, accurate throw, in 2 plays through the air, and they've got 6 points on the board.
He'll bring it out. It's Jones. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. To the air on first down. He's got his man. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring in for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made a tackle.
To the air, it's O'Neal. Snagged out of the air. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Badgers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Grab near the marker. It's Sanders. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. And he'll have to check his feelings after that lick, but he did get the first down. 1st and goal, and this feels like their chance to make a game of it. They'll try to get it in with the run. Not this time. After finding running room on the previous play, nowhere to go this time around as the defense rises up. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wants to go up top. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Wisconsin!
One thing you know about this team is they've got a lot of fight in them, and that's a great job responding by the offense on that last drive, capping it off with a really good-looking touchdown run. This is now a one-possession game. We've got a lot of football left to play.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They take over late and they have enough time to put together a drive. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Well, he made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch.
He's going to fire deep. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Complete to the left. He stopped at the 23 and still a ways to go to pick up the 1st down. We've got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They kick it away on 4th down. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. Fair catch just inside the 40. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down. Flushed out of the pocket. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. To the air, it's O'Neal. Uncorks it. Got a wide open receiver. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. And the Badgers will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6.
body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far in Madison, and welcome in to the halftime update. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Camp Randall.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. And the Trojans will kick it off to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Hilton. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little second half running the football palm out of this group.
And I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to be more physical. I don't think this is a scheme question about trying different run plays. I think it's up to the big fellas up front. They've just got to make the decision that they're going to be tougher here in the second half so that they can win this game.
And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. To the ground. He's got it again. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. The give on the option. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Badgers are moving quickly down the field. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. Quick completion on the out. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a man. It's O'Neal. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
They'll run play action. Caught in the backfield, it's Jones. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. And the Badgers really need to keep this drive alive on third down. They'll try to get the first through the air. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Jones. They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
And I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understanding third and short, understand they're going to throw the ball really quickly, try to make a play. The defense knew it, broke on the football, made a nice tackle to force a fourth down.
A bold decision to go for it on fourth down, and one that did not pay off. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. The Trojans with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Quickly out to the tight end. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Nice job decision-making by the quarterback there in the RPO, not handing it off, knowing he had to throw it, but then also understanding his open guy was going to be in the right flat.
Offside. Defense.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides in the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, coach, and then the second one, usually he takes me out of the game.
Out of bounds, right at the the 20-yard line, edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score. And the Trojans come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air, it's Maiava. Under fire. Lets it fly deep downfield. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Cal.
Really nice job by the quarterback there of just letting the play develop. He had his eyes down in the middle of the field, and I think when he saw that deep middle area vacated, he said to himself, I've got a guy running right into that area. I'm throwing this thing on time, and this is going to be a touchdown, and that's exactly what happened.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on. Breaks into the open. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run, not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Just a short pass to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Quick catch on 3rd down. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. One man in the backfield, and he gets it.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Back to throw, it's O'Neal. Finds his tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Badgers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Trying to pick it up on the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Keep the foot on the pedal if you're on offense here. You got that yardage. Yeah, you didn't get the first down, but you've set yourself up now to go for it here and keep this drive alive.
And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Making side adjustments here. The give headed toward right tackle. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. Got a man, it's Lane. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. As we head to the quarter break, it is USC holding the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. After swapping ends in the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Makes the catch and steps out of bounds, but short of the first down marker.
Every single week, defenses know who's going to get the ball thrown to them, but they can't stop him. With that last catch, he now has over 1,000 yards receiving on the year.
Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot, and now let's see if they can pull this one out.
And this offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why you get paid the big bucks. This is why the quarterback is the glamour position. Like, you've got to trust him. He's got to come through. They got to put a few drives together here to get back in this football game.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Badgers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Back to pass, it's O'Neal. Got him downfield. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. As passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. They'll run the option. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Badgers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Barry Johnson. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting them. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And these linebackers, man, the reason they're winning this football game is they've been swarming. You watch them. They're downhill, not missing many tackles. They've really dominated the run game, and that's why they're winning this football game.
And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. 3rd and long from the 30-yard line in this defense, hoping to knock them out of field goal range. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And this one is perfect. They pulled a little closer, now down 20-13.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the move from inside his 5. Makes a move. He's on the loose. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He is a field-flipping machine. Take it on one end, return it to the other.
And now you get to celebrate. What a beautiful job. We always talk about defense. We always talk about offense. But, man, when your special teams come through for you and score, it is huge, and it provides such a boost.
And the ball is loose on the return. Maybe some nerves on that return, but a fortunate bounce, and they'll retain possession.
Holding, receive team.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The offense basically has the whole field in front of them, backed up close to their own end zone. Dropping back, it's O'Neal. That's caught. It's Griffin. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. And the Badgers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to pass. Quickly complete. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with a 1st down. Pass completion, move the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. The give to the tailback. He's stopped again, and he's had a busy night, if not necessarily a productive one so far. The Badgers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Makes the catch. It's Barry Johnson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Grabbed in the middle. It's Barry Johnson. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a 1st down as they mark it at the 40. They absolutely had to have that 3rd down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get the 3rd down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is at a premium for this offense.
Got a man. It's Griffin. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And the Badgers in the hurry-up.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10.
You coming into this game, if they throw completions and get 1st downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
With the catch, it's Jones. The chunk plays that they love, and he takes it all the way down to the 10. First and goal, and this feels like their chance to give them a finish. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Badger! Fired in from the red zone for the score. So they get that score that they so desperately needed, and now they've got a chance to pull this one out.
Defense has got to give them a chance. The defense needs to get the ball back to them quickly so they can march down the field and try and score and narrow the gap again. This offense, they have the playmakers to come back and win this football game. They're going to need some help from the defense.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Makes the grab. It's Lane. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. The Trojans come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. Grab near the sticks. It's Lane. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. Got it done in the passing game on the last play. Let's see what they do on first down. Touch pass on the right. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Makes the stop at the 49, but not before he gets in plus territory, gets 15 and a first down. And the Trojans pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Dropping back, it's Mayava. He wants to take the top off. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. Backed up now, here's second and long. He might want another play. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Fires on the move. And they can't make the connection on third down.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable third and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
Gotta have it here on fourth down. Snags it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly to the tight end. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Looking downfield on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Barry Johnson. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. The Badgers want to pick up the tempo. Scanning the field, it's O'Neal. Caught near the sticks, it's Griffin. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. And the Badgers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle, it's Sanders. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock. Third and short now from their own 48. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a throw downfield late. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. That's the way you get things going. A huge play and now attacking from just inside the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Pressure coming. Into the end zone. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. And they got to the line expeditiously. Spiked it and stopped the clock. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Wants to go up top. Got it behind the line. It's Jones. Into the end zone for a touchdown. And here in the final minute, they still have a chance.
If we had any chance to make this happen, we had to score with a little bit of time on the clock. Now we need a miracle. Now we need to kick the onside, get an onside kick, and somehow, some way, make a big play.
Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Shoots it to the left. It's caught downfield. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. On 1st down from the 13-yard line. Dropping back, it's Mayava. He wants it all. Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off. And he is brought to the ground, and that's how we'll wrap this one up. Guys, this is a story we see every single year in college football.